Want to create a stunning, professional website like this one, without spending a fortune? In this tutorial, we'll show you step by step how to get your site up and running for just the cost of your domain and hosting. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have all the tools and know how to make it your own. Before we get started, just a quick reminder. WordPress itself is free, but you'll still need to pay for your own hosting and domain name so your website can appear on the internet. Unfortunately, those parts haven't quite figured out how to be free yet. First things first, sign up with a hosting provider and register a domain name you like. There are plenty of reliable options out there, and most of them let you install WordPress with just a couple of clicks. At SurfPoint, we host all our websites and domains with SiteGround. We love them for their simplicity, reliability, and great value. Check out the link in the description below. Okay, let's get started. Once you've sorted your hosting and domain, follow your provider's instructions to install WordPress. It's usually quick and straightforward. When WordPress is installed, you'll land on the dashboard page. This is where you'll manage everything on your website. On the left-hand side, you'll see the main menu. This is where you can add pages, write posts, install plugins, and more. For now, click on the Appearance tab. Next up is the Themes page. WordPress comes with a few themes already installed to help you get started straight away. You usually see a handful of default themes here, and each year WordPress releases a brand new theme named after the current year. These themes are mainly there as starting points or fallbacks. For this tutorial we will be adding a new theme. Click on the Add Theme button. Once you're on this page, you'll be presented with hundreds of themes to choose from, which can feel a little overwhelming at first, especially if you're new to WordPress. Don't worry about browsing through them all just yet or trying to pick the perfect one. For now, we're going to keep things nice and simple and focus on finding the Astra theme, which is the theme we'll be using for this site. As you can see, the Astra theme appears at the top here, but that isn't always guaranteed. If you don't spot it straight away, don't worry, there's an easy way to find it. Head over to the search theme box and type in Astra. Once you see the Astra box, click on Install and then Activate. Here, Astra is set as the default theme and is active on your site. Click Start Building now. The next page is the Welcome to Astra screen. Here, you can watch a short video that gives a quick overview of getting started with the theme. Click Let's Get Started. The next two boxes are optional. For this tutorial, we'll skip them to keep things moving. Next, click on the Build with Templates button. And then Elementor. You'll now be on the Templates page, where you can browse and choose a template that suits your business. There's a mix of free and premium templates available, but don't worry, there are plenty of free options that work perfectly for getting started. For this tutorial, we're going to scroll down and select a landscaping template. Even if landscaping isn't your business, most templates are very flexible and can be easily adapted to suit your own style, branding, and content. The template we'll be using is called Earthy Elegance, and it gives us a great starting point for the rest of the build. Click on the Earthy Elegance box. On this page, you'll get a full preview of how your website will look. Take some time to scroll through the homepage and the other pages that Astra has added. This is a good point to decide whether the design suits your needs. If it's not quite to your taste, don't worry, you can go back one step to the templates page and choose a different template. On the left side, there's a toolbar where you can really start making the site your own. You can upload your logo, choose fonts that match your style, and tweak the colors so everything fits your brand. Spending a little time here lets you see how different options change the look and feel of your site, and it's a fun way to start putting your personal stamp on it before you add any content. Don't worry if you're not sure what you want right now. Your logo, fonts, colors, and layout can all be changed later, so you can experiment and tweak things until your site feels just right. Click Continue. On this page, you can add extra features to your website, such as an online shop or live chat. For now, we won't complicate things. As long as the page builder and contact form are already checked, you're good to go. Just click Continue to move on. On this page, add a couple of details and then click Submit and build my website. Astra will now go through the process of building your website. During this step, it will automatically install all the required pages, plugins, and forms needed for your site to work properly. Everything is handled behind the scenes, so there's nothing you need to do here. Just give it a moment to complete while Astra does all the hard work for you. It doesn't take long, as you'll see, and Astra even shows you at the end just how quick the process was. Now click Finish Setup. To finish setting up your website, you'll now add the final details like your business name, tweak how your page links look, and customize the header and footer. Don't worry too much if you're unsure at this stage, all of these settings can still be changed later. If you take the time to complete these tasks, you will be taken back to the home page automatically. If not, simply click Dismiss Setup. Now you're back on the dashboard. This is where you get to do your bit and start shaping your website. From here, you'll begin adding your own content, tweaking settings, and making changes that turn the site from a template into something that truly reflects your brand and goals. Head over to the toolbar on the left and click Pages. As you can see, Astra has added all the main pages for you. You're free to add new pages or delete any you don't need. To start with, we're going to take a look at the About page. Click on Edit with Elementor. On the left side, you'll see a toolbar that contains all the elements you can add to your page, as well as options to style and customize them. On the page itself, you can edit any element you wish and style yourself. When you hover over an element, a box will appear around it, with a pencil icon in the corner. Click on the pencil. The left-hand toolbar switches into edit mode. Use the Content tab to change the heading text, add a link, and choose the heading tag. Head up to the Style tab. The Style tab lets you customize the appearance of your content, including the font size, color, spacing, and other visual settings. Each element on the page has its own set of tools, which change depending on the type of element, text, image, button, or other content. The Advanced tab is all about giving you more control over how a section or column behaves. Text sections have the same tools as the headings. To change a background image, all you have to do is click the three dots on the section. Then click the image thumbnail on the Style tab. You will now be in the media library. You can upload media from your own computer by drag and drop or selecting directly. Here we will change the main image to something different. Click the thumbnail. And then click Select. To change an image on the page that isn't a background image, simply click the pencil icon. And then the process is the same as the background image. To add extra content to a page, simply drag the element to where you want it to appear. Here we are going to add a Call Us Now button underneath the Meet Our Team heading. Click on the cross button on the top toolbar to bring back the elements. Now click and drag the button to the page where you want it. The button now becomes editable, so we now change the text to Call Us. And center align it on the page via the Style tab. As you can see, editing and adding elements to a page is easier than you might think. If you've made changes you're not happy with, you can easily reverse them. On the top toolbar is a History button. Here you will see all the steps you have made. Click on any of the actions to revert back to that point in your editing. Once you're completely happy with your changes, you can either publish your page to the internet or save it as a draft to come back to later. Just click the drop-down to select from the available options. I will click Publish to save the changes to the internet. When you're finished, head back over to the Elementor icon and click Exit to WordPress. And then the W icon. And now you're back on the Pages menu. Now let's look at the contact page. Again, click Edit with Elementor. As you can see, all of the elements on this page are customizable just like on the About Us page. The contact form, on the other hand, is a little bit different. To change the content of the form, you need to head back to the main menu. Click on the WP Forms plugin on the left toolbar. And then Simple Contact Form. Here you will see the form that is identical to the one on your contact page. To add extra fields, just drag them onto the form. You can also move content around by just dragging it to where you want it. Once you're finished, click Save. Another part of the form to check is where the form will be sent to. Click on the Settings tab on the side toolbar. And then Notifications. Now check that the field Send to Email Address has your chosen email address in it. The site administration email is the email address that you set up when you first set up WordPress. Click Save to any changes. To double-check the administration email is correct, go to the Settings tab on the side toolbar. Here you can see the email address that you set up at the start. Click back on Pages. I'll now give you a quick walkthrough of the rest of the pages, so you can get a better idea of how everything is laid out and works together. Everything you see can be changed, so if you're a builder, a driving school, or any other type of business, don't worry about the images you see here, you can simply swap them for ones that suit your business. If you want to see how your website looks on a tablet or mobile phone, it's easy. Just click on the 3 icons at the top of the page. This one's for tablet. And this one's for mobile phones. Astra is fully responsive, which means your website will automatically adapt to any screen size. Then click the desktop icon to return to the main view. As you can see, building a website for the first time with the Astra theme is easier than you might think. This tutorial is just a short introduction, but I'll be creating a full guide that walks through everything you can do with Elementor. Even in this quick overview, you can see how simple it is to add content, make changes, and create a professional-looking website, even if it's your first time. I'll leave a link for SiteGround in the description, and don't forget to give this video a like if you found it helpful.